Alrighty, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. It is October the 31st. It's Halloween, and I do have my Halloween outfit on. Okay, for you lefties, you can think it's a joke. You can say that he's kidding. And for you righties, you can vote for Trump. Any way you want to look at it. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not suggesting you do anything. I just wanted to wear my Halloween outfit today. I have to put my glasses on for this for just a moment to tell you that is 3 days until Election Day. Oh my goodness, have to keep watching that Hallmark channel. I talked to, or I saw from George, Ed, and Ann Hallie that they're actually doing that as well. What are they doing? They're watching Hallmark, for heaven's sakes. You want to feel good? You don't want to get bombarded constantly with all this absolute bickering and going on television for the election. Watch the Hallmark channel. You'll feel very good. 55 days until Christmas. 61 days left in this year. Still 24 days of the 43 days of radiation. I'm doing quite well. Thank you very much. No problem at all. And I'll tell you more about that another day, but it's nothing really serious at the moment, so everything is really good. Time changes tonight. Please don't forget it. Fall back. It's the fall back. You're going to lose an hour tonight. That's a good thing. Or gain an hour, whatever. You lose an hour, I guess. That's the way that works out. So please do that. Remember, tonight, time change. Don't forget it. I'm going to put a video up here at the end, just a little bit on showing you what's going on with the highway here at A1A between Beachland Boulevard and up to Indian River Shores. Not good some days. Some days it's nothing happening, and other days there's lots of things happening. It'll be on after I give you the numbers and all that sort of thing. All right, so let me jump into this right now. I don't need my glasses for this. Oh, yes, I do need my glasses. Sorry about that. Got it totally out of focus here, because I want to try to get through this fairly quickly, today being Halloween. We have some good numbers to report. Everything's back to normal again with the numbers. 49 new deaths to report. That's 21 less than yesterday. So you'll see green on the screen for the number of deaths, and those number of deaths will be up here. Green on the screen for 49. And the also over here, you'll see the 7-day moving averages. How about this? 49.71. That's the first time we've been in the 49s for quite some time. 7-day moving averages, 49.71. Yesterday it was 53.85. I'll tell you more about that later. And then for the positives, 2,331. Yesterday it was 5,592. That's down by 3,261. So we'll have green on the screen over here for the positivity rate. Now, the only thing that isn't positive is the fact that our daily positivity rate is at 6.29, and it's supposed to be under 5%. So that's not a good thing. We're going to be hearing a lot more about that. The other good news is for Vero Beach people, our positivity rate was 3.68. That's for 1 day now, 3.68. You know, it's supposed to be under 5%. Only 2 counties were under 5%. Us, and believe it or not, Broward County was 4.18. So those are the numbers that you'll see up here on the screen. The commercials are put in here by YouTube, and I don't put them here. You can hit the skip button, and you can skip by them very quickly. Florida reported 5,592 COVID cases on Friday, the highest total in 2.5 months, and continuing the upward trend of the COVID-19 infections across the state. All right, yes, and they're also testing more. With the latest numbers, Florida now has a pandemic total of 800,216 people who have tested positive for the disease. Almost 17,000 of them have died. Yes, we've lost almost 17,000 people here in the state of Florida. This is the 4th consecutive day with at least 4,000 infections. More proof that the resurgence is underway. That's not an editorial comment on my part. That's what the Public Health Department is saying for the entire state of Florida. The public health experts say the virus is considered under control with the COVID-19 test positivity rate under 5%. The higher percentage positive, the more concern it is, says Johns Hopkins University. As a rule of thumb, however, one threshold for the percent of positive is 5%. Florida exceeds 5% by both of its measures of assessing the rate for testing of residents. The first calculation, the state reported a daily positivity rate of 5.89 on Friday, up from 4.87 on Thursday. There's several different methods that they report these positivity rates. And you just heard me say, well, you will hear me say in a minute, that our positivity rate was 6.29 today, and the positivity rate yesterday was, I believe, 5.89. It needs to be under 5%. The number of new USA COVID-19 cases continue to break records. For the fourth straight day on Friday and Saturday, more than 100,000 infections were reported, according to Reuters. That number tops Thursday's previous record of 90,456 cases and Thursday's high of 80,662 new cases. In all, it's the fifth time since October the 22nd that the number of new daily cases reached a record high, and that's according to NBC. I don't always trust what NBC says. France sees a 400-mile traffic jam as the country enters a new COVID-19 lockdown. Can you imagine that? 400-mile traffic jam? Oh my goodness gracious. They went on to say about that it had something to do with them locking the country down and people getting out of town, people coming back from holidays and vacations and things such as that. So it was a little bit of everything. But who ever heard of a 400-mile traffic jam? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Election day is almost upon us. Election night might just stretch on for weeks, making the 2,000 count look like a stroll in the park. So be careful what you might want for, because we may get to Tuesday night and not have a clue as to who the president is going to be for a little bit of time. Again, that's something that was that was reported by Reuters as well. All right, Treasure Coast weather forecast for today, for Saturday, for Halloween, says today we are going to have considerable cloudiness with a slight chance of rain showers, high about 82 degrees, the winds east-northeast 10 to 20 miles per hour. Probably notice it's a little bit cooler. It's getting quite nice as well. Tonight, variable clouds with scattered thunderstorms, low about 75 degrees, the winds east at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and the chance of rain is about 50%. And then tomorrow, we can expect variable clouds with thunderstorms, especially in the morning. High 84 degrees, the winds east at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain on Sunday is about 40%. So there you go. That is the information I have for you today. That's just a little bit of news that I wanted to report. Keep saying it. Don't forget to push the like button. Please push the like button. I appreciate that. Remember to distance space if you're going to a Halloween party. Make sure you wear your mask. Get your mask out. See, I got my mask right here. Got my mask on. That's a good man. You like my mask? Okay. Hope you like my mask. Oh, I'm going to get into a lot of trouble for wearing that mask. But anyway, it's Halloween, so you can wear just about any mask you want to. But that is going to be my mask for Halloween, all right? And we will jump into the numbers right now. I got a couple of things to mention to you here at the end, and I got a couple of shout-outs today. So back in a flash. Oh, I want to tell you a little bit about this road out here on A1A between Beachland Boulevard and up here at Indian River Shores. Back in only a flash. Alrighty, folks, here we are in the numbers department. It is Saturday. It's the last day of October. Numbers came in about 11:30. Everything seems to be back to normal. Just when I thought that the state of Florida was going to stop telling us what the new cases were, now they're back again, so we can get back to normal one more time. So let's take a look at the number of deaths. We're going to see some green on the screen today. Fair amount of green on the screen. That's a good thing. I got a green shirt on, too. So take a look at the number of deaths reported in the entire state of Florida in the past 24 hours. That's 49, 21 less than yesterday. Yesterday we had 70. And taking a look at the new positive cases in the state of Florida, 2,331. That's 3,261 less than yesterday. Yesterday it was 5,592. Yes, and today is Halloween, and I didn't wear my Halloween costume. Or maybe you think this is my Halloween costume. Sorry about that. Sorry to disappoint you. Let's take a look at Miami-Dade. Here we go in Miami-Dade. 4 new deaths to report. Low number. That's a good low number. Let's take... And I have to always put this preface in here. Good low number means that it's better than 20, 50, 75 we've had in the past. Positives for Dade County, Miami, 1,222. That's not a good number, 1,222. In Broward County, that's Fort Lauderdale, 1 new death to report, 786 new positives. In Palm Beach County, 2 new deaths to report, and 668 new positives. Alrighty, then in Orange County, we have 1 new death to report, 493 new positives. Orange County is Orlando. Brevard County, no new deaths to report, 241 new positives. St. Lucie County is Fort Pierce, 1 new death to report, 68 new positives. In Martin County, 2 new deaths to report, 39 new positives. Alrighty, in Indian River County, where we are, no new deaths to report and 49 new positives, 5 of which are at zip code 32960, none in zip code 32963, where we are here on the Barrier Island, and 1 in zip code 32967. I want to show you some positivity numbers now. We talked about the positivity number. It should be under 5% to indicate that we have things somewhat under control. The state of Florida popped up to 6.29 for today. For the entire state of Florida, that positivity number is 6.29. It should be under 5%. If you look down through here, let me see if I can pull this over here so you can see all the numbers. So if we take a look at Miami-Dade is over that number at 5.80. Broward County is 4.18. Actually, Broward County is under the 5%, so they're supposed to be in the clear, so to speak. Palm Beach County is 7.37. Orange County is 6.73. Let's go down here a little bit further and take a look at Brevard. Look at Brevard, 9.22. Not good. Not under control very well. St. Lucie County, 6.73. Somewhat above the 5. Martin County, 5.02. Just a teeny bit over the 5. But look at Indian River County where we are, 3.68. So that indicates for us today that we have things relatively under control with respect to the numbers for today. Now, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? So there you go with that number. So that's good. We're happy with that number. Now let's go down here and take a look at the 7-day moving averages. So this is very interesting. 7-day moving averages today is 49.71. That means approximately 49 people reportedly passed away within each day of the past 7 days. Yesterday, it was 53.85. The day before that, 64.71. And the day before that, 66.29. And then it was 71.43. So we went from the 70s to the 60s to the 50s, in the 50s, and now into the 40s. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but it seems to me like they always give us this great news on the weekends, and then they hit us up with the bad news during the week. So I hope I'm not trying to scare you, but it does seem that that's the way it tends to work out. Alrighty, folks, here we are in taking a look at the states of the United States and how they stack up with respect to the deaths, the worst being Texas, which was in first place with 105 in the past 48 hours. Tennessee, rarely shows up here. They were in second place with 78. And then Florida, 48 hours ago, was 70 in third place. California was 56 in fourth place. Illinois in fifth place with 49. North Carolina in sixth place with 49. Georgia was in seventh place with 32. Pennsylvania in eighth place with 30. Missouri was in ninth place with 30. And we'll skip down here a little bit further for Indiana. Indiana for the Hood family was in 11th place with 26. Wisconsin was in 12th place with 24. Massachusetts, 13th place with 24. And we'll go down a little bit further for Kansas, for the Catholic Radio Network in 15th place with 20. For our friends in Minnetonka, Minnesota, you guys, come on, 19 in 16th place, almost 20. That's not good. You got to get harder to work up there, guys. Please, please, please. Let's go down a little bit further to Ohio, 20th place with 16. Kentucky, 21st place with 15. We'll go down a bit further and take a look at New York in 25th place with 12. For the Michiganders, 26th place with 12. Down a little bit further for Idaho in 29th place with 11. For Julie in Maryland in 30th place with 10. We'll go down a bit further to Iowa. Iowa was in 31st place with 10. I said Idaho. Did I tell you Idaho was in 29th place with 11? We'll go down a bit further to, Let's go down to Connecticut. In 39th place was 6. Rhode Island for Jay Grutman in 41st place was 6. We'll go down a little bit further. Utah, 44th place with 3. And skipping down, Wyoming didn't report anything. New Hampshire didn't report anything. Maryland or Vermont did not report anything. So those are the numbers for Saturday for the United States. How the United States stacks up with respect to deaths for the past 48 hours. Okay, this is what we refer to as the global view. These are the big numbers, so to speak. 9,055,410,000 USA cases. USA deaths, 229,818. Global cases, 45,731,600. And the global deaths, 1,191,087. Let me repeat the USA cases so that I don't get corrected. I think I made a mistake. 9,055,410,000. 9,055,410,000. Awful lot of numbers. So, okay, those are the numbers for Saturday, the last day of October. Alrighty, folks, those were the numbers. Remind you, today I went over to the 1420, Coffee House 1420. And they're located at 2001 14th Avenue here in Vero Beach. It's Chef Michael Glotz's new place. It's absolutely fabulous. And you'll see up here, we had a quiche. It was an asparagus and cheese quiche. It was really terrific. They also specialize today on a Cubano type of breakfast. Take a look at this. Very interesting. I didn't have that. A couple of other people did and really liked it a whole lot. And, of course, I always have the gravlax, and I love that. So got a little gravlax I can show you here. So stop it. They will not be open tomorrow, but they'll be open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Coffee House 1420. And they're located at 2001 14th Avenue here in Vero Beach. All right, wanted to let you know that. I got my shout-outs to do today because I want to get some more shout-outs in for you very faithful people that watch. Don't forget to push the like button. I always start out with Marie Arnold and Diana Stark and Lizzie, who hopefully is back and will be at our Halloween party tonight. We call her Flyover Lizzie from Iowa, but now we can't call her that anymore because she's not got to fly over anymore. Cheryl Deacon, Al and Mary June, Joan and Ellen, Elizabeth Hutchison, George, Vanessa down in Miami, Tony in Miami, Kevin out there in Houston, Wayne and Dorothy, my Minnetonka friends. Oh my goodness gracious, what a nice time I had with them last Saturday down here. And then the Kennedys up in Long Island and in Vero Beach, Donna, Jim Davis, the best voice in radio in the entire world, Tommy DeBray, a good old friend of mine from many, many years ago. We did a lot of work together in Philadelphia, in Washington, and as well as Fort Lauderdale, WWIL, WMJR, worked together all over the place, WFTL. Raymond Carey, Captain Marcia was on duty today. Hey, Captain Marcia, how you doing today? Danny up in New Jersey will soon be home, back in Vero Beach, we hope. Ron and Barb Dumoulin, Jim Peabody, Britt and Betsy and Sherry Hale, Jay, Timothy, John Marks and Kelly over at the Polo Deli. Great spot, best prices in wine anywhere here in Vero Beach. My next door friends like Heather Mason Wood, my favorite name Heather, Gail Beeson, Carol, the Karol, Carol, Barb, Jay, Megan Davis, Diane, Joyce, Rosemary Biddle, Edith Stokes, Ginger, Barbara, Donna, Brenda, Costas, George, and Julie, and our Facebook friends, Mark, and Haley Danshaw, and George Danshaw, George Ed Danshaw, Kathleen, Bruce, Jay Parm, really terrific guy, Jean, Nancy Bicknell, Nancy Strazula, Susan Taylor, Barbie Chandler, Billy Moss, the best real estate guy in town for restaurants and bars, and Lisa Crider Brown, my daughter. So thank you very much, all of you, for being very loyal watchers. Tried to get all of you in there today. Got to get off now because otherwise this won't work on Instagram because it goes longer than 20 minutes. It won't work. So anyway, have a great, safe Halloween. Remember to distance space and have a very blessed Saturday Halloween. Ron Crider signing off.